morning. Hi, I'm Kristin Omdahl and welcome back to Yarn on the Beach. This is episode 35. We are in Southwest Florida in Bonita Springs, Florida. This is Barefoot Beach, Gulf of Mexico, and we're waiting on the sun to rise from the east. It's chillier than I expected this morning. It's low 50s and windy, and I really thought it was going to be a little warmer than that, so I have not dressed for it. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, KB, Crystal, Miss Detroit. I missed a couple of names and I'm sorry. Burr, Chilly Willy this morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Donna, Charlene, Sandy, Ruthie. I've missed a few names and I'm sorry about that. Good morning. Thank you all for joining me. It is chillier than I expected. Brr. I'm freezing. Oh, Lisa, happy Friday, Junior. That's cute. Thank you. Happy Friday, Junior, to you as well. I am finishing up some Valentine Day gift ideas. I know I talked a little bit about it last week. I am making little beautiful boxes of truffles, and I'm going to share those recipes with you later today. I'm also going to share with you where I found the little boxes and little paper cups for making them. And now I'm going to decorate the outside of the boxes with crochet hearts. Here is my chart. This is a free pattern on my website. It is also a video tutorial. Actually, there's multiple tutorials for it here on YouTube because I show how to crochet it right hand and left hand. So however you crochet, I can definitely teach you how to crochet these hearts. We also have a video on how to read the chart, and then all of it is available on my website with line-by-line instructions as well. Thank you, KB Fibers. She said she ordered a kit last night. I have not started shipping yet today. That's what I do normally when I get back from Yarn on the Beach, is start shipping for the day. So I will be seeing your order then. Thank you. Annie asked what Friday Junior means, and it's just a way to celebrate the fact that Friday's tomorrow, and it's only one day until Friday, and the person that said it works Monday through Friday, so Friday's an exciting day to her because it's the last day of her work week. Whew. Can you hear the wind in the audio this morning? It feels like it's just whipping to me. Oh, Donna was just looking for this heart pattern. It should be pretty easy to find. I will make a point to put the link in the show notes when I get back to my office this morning. So here's the chart that I'm working on right now. KB says she can hear the wind. Yeah, it feels like it's just whipping this morning. Oh, that sounds cute, Jenny. She's working on sea turtles and starfish for a beach blanket. That sounds super cute. I'll show you. I've already made one of my hearts this morning. I started this while I was waiting on Marlon to finish getting ready. I made this one in Be So Fine yarn. Cheryl said she received her Be So Bold yarn. Wonderful! She's going to start a cowl with it. Great, Cheryl. I don't recall if you're in my Facebook group, Create, Share, Inspire with Kristin Omdahl, but if you're not, you're welcome to join, and it's a place where you can share your projects with my yarns or my patterns and show everyone else what you've been working on. So you're more than welcome to do that. We'd love to see your photos over there. So this is the Be So Fine in Tropical Hot Coral heart, and right now I'm working on one in Be So Brave worsted weight American merino wool. Let's see, so I did my single crochet. It's time for 8 more doubles. Edna says I look like a little girl today. I don't know if that's good or bad. You know, I wasn't very happy with the way my braids turned out this morning. I think they're way too tight. Good morning, Rebecca from Puerto Rico. Wow, you still don't have power since Hurricane Maria. That is unbelievable. I'm sorry to hear that. Lucille from Idaho, thank you for joining. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Any idea when you will be getting your power back on? I'm going to show you what the end of this round looks like as soon as I finish it. 3 more doubles. Hi Elaine from Dallas, thank you for joining. Okay, so here's the first. Good morning Dina, glad you could make it to the live this morning. Here's what the first round looks like. Oh, Rebecca, February, that sounds so close in comparison to having it out since September. I really hope that works out for you. Here's what our first round looks like. And now I'm going to start my second round. KB, I missed that. Something about your husband and calling out. I'm not sure. Maybe he's sick. I hope he's not sick. If you want to follow along with me in making these hearts, I have videos on how to read the pattern, videos on how to make them for right hand and left hand crocheters, as well as line by line instructions on my website, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including this chart. Yes, somebody asked if this was colorway American Beauty. Oh, he was called to work, so she needs to be quiet this morning. Yes, that's a good idea. Yes, this is colorway American Beauty. It's hard to see the color of it with the light so low here. The sun hasn't come up yet. When the sun comes up a little better, you'll be able to see it better. It's a beautiful red. It's not nearly as brick as it looks here. Let's see, so we're going to skip 2 and 9 more doubles. Skip 2, 9 more doubles. It's going to really start looking like a heart after this second round. Lucille, you might really like the video. There's a 3-part video for this heart pattern, and on the first video we go over the chart completely. You might really like videos like that if you're just learning to read charts. 6, 7, 8, 9. Skip 1 and slip stitch. Okay, so now we have row 2 complete, and we are really looking like a heart now. And I'll show you that on the chart again. So now I'm ready to do my third round, which is just chain 1 slip stitch in every stitch around. Super easy. Gives a really beautiful, delicate border to the project. So take a close look at this, and then I'll show you again once I put the border around. And it's actually pretty on its own like that. I don't think you would need to add, you don't need to add the edge. It's just fun. It's fun to add more, right? So it's just slip stitch chain 1 in every stitch around. It's one of my favorite simple, delicate edgings. In fact, you know what? I'm going to show it to you side by side with the side that's not worked yet, so you can really see the comparison of one to the other. Okay, so from my view, this doesn't look like you can see that well. Jenny wants to know what I'm doing with the hearts. Great question. Here's the edge of chain 1 slip stitch in every stitch, and this side hasn't been done yet. You know, I'll keep going around here so you can compare the two curved areas of the heart. I'm working on a project for Valentine Day gifts today, and I'm going to be sharing later today some recipes for truffles, and I'm going to share with you where I found little pastry boxes, little pastry cups, and my recipes for making the truffles, and then share with you how I'm decorating the boxes. So I'm going to do it with homemade recipes and crochet hearts to make beautiful handmade Valentine gifts. They'd be perfect for anybody on your list, whether it's a teacher, a postal worker, your friends, your family. Anybody would love homemade truffles, which are beyond easy to make. I can't wait to show you how easy they are to make. Yes, I do see our friends are here today. I love how friendly and curious the birds are here. So here's the side. Oh, the sun's coming up, perfect timing. Here's the side with the edging, and here's the side without. So you can see how it really does give a nice finished, delicate edge look. Yes, Max, I do ship to the UK. I ship worldwide. I ship all over the world. I have customers in Australia, Europe, Africa, South America. What did I miss? The Middle East, India. I have customers everywhere. Well, maybe not technically everywhere, but you know. Max, I would love it if you placed an order. Thank you. Okay, so now we are finished. I've got, forgot to bring scissors. So now we have our finished heart, and so this one's in worsted weight yarn, and then I'll show you the comparison. I haven't woven in any ends. This is a heart done in fingering weight yarn. This is Be So Fine yarn in Tropical Hot Coral colorway. And this is the heart done in worsted weight yarn, Be So Brave yarn in American Beauty. And won't they look adorable decorating pastry boxes with homemade truffles? I think it's just going to be such a fun way to make handmade gifts for Valentine's Day. Yes, actually, KB, the ends would be great for attaching to a card. You could make handmade cards with gluing these to a card. You could add hearts to the inside of a card as a little gift inside. You could also thread your ribbon through the center of the heart, or attach the tails of the heart to a ribbon. There's all sorts of ways you could decorate. All sorts of ways you could decorate with these. I think it would be a lovely surprise gift in a card. Annie made her mom a scarf. That's so nice. Leanne says, always nice to share some vitamin C with me. SEA for vitamin C. Very cute. Yes, I'm so glad that everybody that is here had time in their day to join me. Oh, I need to show you what the rest of the beach looks like this morning. Yes, Jenny, I think that would be wonderful to make these hearts and leave them in random spots for people. Here's another idea. You make them, tie a little encouraging message on a card, like a little tiny square piece of paper, write a cute little message to just brighten someone's day, and then leave the hearts with a message randomly. I think that would be such a great idea. Okay, so we've got our sun coming up. It's big, bold, and beautiful. And we have our mostly quiet beach, a few walkers. Yes, good morning, fairy dust bunnies. The sound of the beach of the waves is just spectacular. Pretty quiet in this direction too. A little bit warmer now that the sun's come up, and you can see how beautiful, oops, is this a little crooked? And you can see how beautiful it lights up the seashells, it lights up the sand, lights up the foam. Chantel, I wish you could be here too, but I'm so glad that we can at least share this beautiful sunrise and beautiful beach morning together through YouTube. Such a fabulous piece of technology we have that I can share this with all of you. I find that doing things that I love are always more special when I can share it with someone else. Like the dolphins the other day. Can you imagine if I just told you about the dolphins? You wouldn't have even believed that story. Or what about our little seagull friend that's so curious and so friendly? Would you even believe me if I just told you? No, you can't appreciate it unless you're there with somebody. Can't appreciate it as much. sharing is caring. I agree, Faye. Oh, Max, that you were there, your first day was for the dolphins. That was unbelievable. I can't wait to see that again. Lisa loved the dolphins too. That was such a fun day. So fun. I still talk about it. And again, if you weren't here, you can't appreciate it nearly as much. Sherry loves the way I package my shipments to her. I'm so glad. Thank you. I've received a few reviews over the years of people saying that getting a package from my company is like getting a package from a girlfriend. And I'll never forget how impacted I was by that compliment. And I thought to myself, you know, that's something that as a small company, that's something that I have the ability to do. And so I've really just embraced that over the years. And now it's something that brings me joy. So when I'm shipping, I find joy in trying to make the package as special as possible and try to think about how it's going to be open and what you're going to see first. And you know, all while trying to keep it cost efficient, of course. If money was no object, we could make everything amazing, right? But I really try to think about how it's going to be open, what you're going to see first. I send so much good energy when I handwrite a note on every packing slip. It's something that brings me joy as well, so. Oh, Max, thank you so much. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yes, I think what your intentions are when you do something says it all. It's how you intend things, and I think that it really does show, and I think that it makes a difference in everybody's lives. I really do. I think your intentions are extremely powerful. My toes are frozen this morning. Oh, Kimberly, I'm so glad you joined us. And yes, you're always welcome to come by and enjoy the sunrise with me on the beach. Would love to have you. And I'm sure everybody else in the group would too. We've actually grown into such a loving group. I am so grateful for all of you. And really love the fact that a lot of you have come to the Facebook group where we can all chat throughout the day. And love seeing your projects there, love seeing what you've made with my yarns, whether it's my patterns or designs you've come up with on your own or using my yarns for other projects. It's been so fun to see what you've made, and I'm so proud of all of you and inspired by all of you. I love seeing what you do. So thank you for sharing with me as well. Oh, everybody's saying hi to Kimberly. So sweet. Love it, love it, love it, love it. We definitely have more walkers today. Linda, this is your first time visiting too. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, look at all the hellos. This is so sweet. I'm gonna start crying. Good morning, Condor from Arizona. Hi, Carol. Let's see, what else could I? Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Charlene. One of two, I was going to explain what some of the recipes were and why I came up with them for the truffle recipes I'm going to share later today. One of them is a classic chocolate ganache truffle, which, you know, like a Godiva chocolate, super easy to make. That really surprised me. That one's going to be one of the recipes. Then I saw a recipe for, for making truffles out of cookies. And I thought, how interesting, that's got to be so easy to do. And the original one that I saw was for taking plain Oreos and adding cream cheese to make the truffle ganache center and then dipping them in chocolate. And then while I was learning this, one of my closest friends has a daughter who is both nut and dairy allergy. So I was thinking to myself, And she mentioned that she can eat Oreos, which is kind of creepy in a way. How can Oreos be dairy-free? But anyway, that's another story. I thought to myself, well, if the truffles are made with Oreos and cream cheese, if I wanted to make it dairy and nut-free for her, I could add tofu-based cream cheese with the Oreos. Because I find that a lot of the vegan recipes for truffles are always with nuts. So I wanted to think of a way to do a nut and dairy-free truffle. And so that's where that recipe came out from. So, and then the third recipe was inspired by the Oreo concept again, but I thought how fun to take a different kind of a cookie and try it. So I used Nutter Butter cookies with some peanut butter and some cream cheese and made a third truffle. So those are the 3 recipes that I'll be sharing with you later today. KB, you had snow yesterday. Brr. I suppose it's better than freezing rain. Jenny loves Nutter Butters. Me too. But I figured because it's a sandwich cookie, it would have the same kind of consistency as Oreo. And if everybody is having luck with Oreo truffles, then it shouldn't be too hard to convert it to Nutter Butters, and it wasn't. So I'll be sharing all of that later today on my blog. Bye. Hi. They stopped after the broadcast the other day and asked me what I was doing, showed them how to find my YouTube channel on their phone, and then invited them to my knitting group on Tuesday nights. Yes, Kimberly, you should come to Florida. If you need a break from weather, this is definitely the place to come. Although right now it's not as warm as it could be, but by March our winter is over. Oh, somebody tried the cheesy meatball biscuits. I'm so glad. Those were amazing. Marlon just about flipped his lid for those. I took meatballs. It's a new recipe on my website. I took meatballs, stuffed them with a little bit of cheese, wrapped them in store-bought biscuit dough and baked them in the oven and served them with tomato sauce for dipping. Oh my God, they were amazing. They did not last long. Yay, Carol, I'm glad you could make it to the live this morning. A lot of people write comments when we're not live that they wish they could make it to the live, and Max wants to know what we would recommend for his girlfriend for Valentine's Day. From my website, well, unless she's a knitter or crocheter, probably not too much from my website. But I gotta make sure she knits and crochets, because then I can give you all sorts of ideas of yarn related gifts you could buy her. 7, 8, 9. Working on a third heart and Be So Sporty yarn. Is she a crafter, Max? Crochet Lady says it's raining in California. Well, hopefully you stay dry indoors. Okay, Max, well, I sell books if you wanted to help her learn more in her crafts, or I sell all sorts of yarns that you could buy for her to make stuff with. Oh yeah, and I have sugar scrubs and face cream and healing balm and organic soaps. I do have body products that I make as well. Maybe she'd like some of that. Got a little yarn. Charlene, you love sugar scrubs. Me too. I learned about them many years ago. I used to use salt scrubs, and then I learned that sugar scrubs actually break down into glycolic acid on your skin, which is kind of like a fruit peel, and that it's so much more than just exfoliating to your skin. So I switched to sugar scrub after that, and I use it on my face, I use it on my body. I love them. Someone asked what a sugar scrub is. It's a combination of, well, mine is brown sugar and organic raw sugar with coconut oil and avocado oil and mango butter, and it's a moisturizing exfoliant. So you scrub it on your skin and it sloughs off all the dead skin cells. And when you slough off the dead skin cells, it allows your skin to be able to soak in moisture better. So by adding all sorts of natural moisturizers, this is too high again, and sloughing them off, it's a great combination of being able to soak in your moisturizer better. And your skin feels so, so soft after you do it. I love sugar scrubs. And they're not harsh, so if you're gentle, you can use it on your face too. I do anyways. Monica has cabin fever. I'm guessing you're somewhere cold. I totally get that. That is tough, tough, tough feeling cabin fever in the winter. I'll show you a little progress on this heart. We're down to our third round now, which is the chain 1 slip stitch. Oh, what size is my loose set? I don't know. It's the one that Jennifer Hansen recommended in her book. Here's the book, and it's the one, I don't know if I brought it. It might be in another bag. I'll take a quick look here. I don't have it on me, but my loose set is about that big. It's about the size of my palm. About that big. I don't know how they're sized though to tell you anything more than that. Sorry. But mine worked really well with yarn. I know that there are probably other sizes. Gosh, I don't feel like they're sized though. I feel like the sizing comes from the tension. Oh, KB says mine's either a small or a medium. Okay, then I don't know what I'm talking about, and I appreciate that. I don't like being the person that says stuff and they don't really know. So I am not aware of how they're sized. Yes, I did show it the other day, but I don't recall it being a certain size when I bought it. And so I can't explain to you what size it is other than that it's about the size of my palm. Okay, so I will take a look. I think it's called, I can't even remember it should say on the book, because I know Jennifer works with a special person that hand makes them here in the US, and it's, let's see, she might have a resources page in the back here, let's see. Oh, Jennifer sells them on her website at stitchdiva.com. And it's Wooden Tree Mill, and they're made in the US. And you're right, they come in all sorts of sizes. You can see that. If you go to Jennifer Hansen's website, you can find out more. And I have a link in my Amazon shop for buying them from Wood Tree Mill also. They are handmade here in the US. There, now we have more information. Good. Alright, coming into the home stretch on my third heart. I made a bunch of these when I did the videos to teach the hearts. I made a bunch of hearts, and then I took it to my Tuesday night knitting and crochet group and demoed the hearts there. And I can't find those hearts to save my soul. I was really hoping to use them today in the blog post and to take photos of them, and I can't find them. They're in a bag somewhere. I don't suppose anybody knows what that's like, right? To know you have a project in a bag somewhere but don't know where it is. I can't even say it without laughing. I see a lot of Midwest states being called out. I'm a Midwestern girl too. Yes, Darlene, you can use a fork to lucette. There's all sorts of hacks for lusetting. It is an ancient Viking technique, and all sorts of things have been used for lusetting over the years. Okay, so here's my third heart. This one's done in Be So Sporty yarn.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Can we be inquisitive?
Sure.
Well, we've seen you here several times.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
I live stream for my YouTube audience to share the sunrise on the beach with them.
Oh,
We
okay.
wondered what we've seen you several mornings.
Yeah,
We wondered what you were
I
doing.
have a how-to craft channel on YouTube, and I share with my YouTube friends the sunrise on the beach.
Okay.
Well, that's
thank
neat. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. People are saying hi to you. I'm live right now, and they're saying hi to you. No, no, no. They think you're friendly. Thank you so much. I did. I told them hi from you. I know. Her leggings were awesome. I didn't think to say it to her till it was too late, but I loved her leggings too. It's funny, a lot of people ask me once we're not live anymore and I'm not talking, but I love the fact that she came up while we're still live. It's cute. But that's been the general consensus lately, is that we see you here all the time, so now we need to know. Like, first couple of days they were just curious, but now that I've been here a while, now they feel more comfortable asking me. Super cute. All right, well, I've got to wrap things up and get back to other aspects of work. I've got a busy day today, so let's take one more minute here to soak in the sounds of the waves and these beautiful colors. Thank you all so much for taking times out of your busy, special days today to spend time with me. I hope you've enjoyed the sounds of the water and the beautiful colors of my sweet little slice of paradise here in Southwest Florida. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.